Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I actually have a very cool video for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys at the time of recording the highest rated duel on Dueling Book created as of like today. Yeah, just today, not of all time, obviously. This duel I found was like really good. We have Altergeist and Dinosaurs over here. So it is a very fun matchup. Some very high skilled plays found in this game, and I really think this is something cool that everybody should see. So be sure to smash the like button, comment down below what you guys think of these two decks, and if you guys want me to profile one of them, just let me know and I'll let that happen. And yeah, let's get right into the video. So yeah, we have over here, Dino is red and we have blue. Let's just look at this really fast. So in our Dino hand, we have Baby Ceratosaurus, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, a Gamma, a Pinkertops, and another Gamma. And in our Altergeist, we have an Ash Blossom Joy Spring, we have a Meluseek, we have a Personal Spoofing, a Multi-Faker, and another Ash. So both of these guys have two of the same hand trap. A starter, kind of, not really, but like kind of. And then he has Multi-Faker, he has Pinkertop. So it's pretty even hands. Both of them are good hands and everything. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So over here, it actually goes standby main. He starts by normal summoning the Meluseek. So linking off the Meluseek, he makes the Linkuriboh, which he then can gamma the Meluseek effect. So Meluseek will not be resolving over here. This is a bit interesting because if I were him, I may have held it for the Multi-Faker, but I can see what he means, because if he doesn't have a Multi-Faker, then this is technically the correct play. So definitely the gamma over here was a good choice. He just sets the spoofing and passes. Over here for a turn, we draw our Soul-Eating Overraptor, and that's a starter for the deck, so we always know that's pretty nice. He starts by special summoning the Pinkertops, which is obviously a very good play. Over he goes Pinkertops effect, immediately forcing out like his opponent. So he chains spoofing, but like just for the Multi-Faker effect. So Multi-Faker can actually activate now, summoning itself from the hand, and then using the effect summon from deck. Now, you may be wondering, why didn't he gamma the Multi-Faker? He didn't have any monsters. He did already use the drivers, so yeah, he doesn't have another one. Summoning the Slug from deck, he will have access to an interruption along with an Ash, so definitely very playable over here. Normal summoning the Overraptor, he continues to activate the effect, which will be met with actually, oh, it was not met with an Ash. I'm surprised. If I were him, I would have Ashed the Overraptor, because he would have went Misk first. That way he couldn't respond. That means he doesn't have Misk. I would have Ashed the Overraptor if I was him. So we continue. He special summons, of course, his UCT from the hand by banishing two dinosaur monsters from the graveyard. Over here, he can actually go Rex effect because it was banished to special summon itself. And he also goes effect of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. So that's Chainlink 1 Rex, Chainlink 2 Conductor, and Chainlink 3 Silk. So this is smart because if Silk is flipped face down, then obviously the effect can't activate. But he actually chooses to bounce the Overraptor, which I find is a very interesting choice. I don't think it's the right one, but I still think it's very interesting, at least. Over here, he goes, he obviously needs to pop the baby and summons the Rex, and then baby effect, because it was destroyed, gets met with the Ash. So arguably, it was a good play that he didn't Ash the Overraptor, but at the same time, I think it still would have been better to Ash the Overraptor. We continue over here, and actually, he just hops into battle phase, attack with the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno into the Linkuriboh effect, and I actually like this play because this allows him to attack and just use the effect regardless and sink in some extra damage. But he just passes over here. Top decking the strike for Altergeist player. We continue to set the strike and just pass. So he top decks the Lost World, but the thing about Silk bouncing back the Overraptor that was kind of bad is the fact that now he has an Overraptor in hand. So that's another, he gets a starter again. Activating Lost World, he is okay normal summoning the Overraptor. He goes effect 1 of Overraptor, chaining 2 Lost World, summoning the token. Grabbing the Miscellaneous with Overraptor is definitely the right play over here. He goes Misk effect, which is okay, and then he goes Ovi effect, targeting the token, and then Lost World actually protects the token. So very standard. Sending the baby, it pops it, so baby's effect triggers summoning the Petite directly from the deck. Next up, he can actually continue over here to summon his Dolka which is met with a solemn strike. So solid move, but because mainly, well, he gets multi-faker effect now because strike resolved, and it isn't chaining, so it's on resolution. So summoning the multi-faker, he can go effect, and this duel is really, really back and forth, and that's what I really like about this. He goes multi-faker, chaining to multi-faker, he goes UCT, which we can then see actually brings us directly to popping the gamma from his hand and setting everything. And why this is a smart play is because by setting his multi-faker, his opponent now does not have any Altergeist cards, so he can't summon Silk. Because if he summons Silk, then Silk is stuck because it can't bounce anything because it needs to bounce a different Altergeist card. So he's forced to go into Melseek. But Melseek is still a good option, not nearly as good as Silk though. So the conductor was really, really well timed in my opinion. Going effect of obviously the Misk is met, not Rex. Wait, Misk, yeah, it's met with an Ash, which once again the second Ash. So now neither player has anything in their hands. So now it's actually a resource game. He goes UCT in, attacks, and effect minus 1,000. Meluseek actually gets to activate and grabbing obviously an Altergeist monster. Grabs Marionetter, which is pretty cool. A lot of people would have grabbed like Multi-Faker or something. Marionetter is definitely the right play because it's follow-up for the next turn. He goes into the token, effect of UCT, obviously 1,000, and then once again 1,000. And that's basically it for that. He hops into, I guess, the end phase, and his opponent top decks with Solemn Judgment, which is definitely a really nice draw. Marionetter effect can set him an Altergeist trap, and he decides to go for the Altergeist manifestation. This is a really cool combo because he does have, obviously, his Meluseek in the graveyard. If we continue over here, we can actually see he just actually goes Conductor effect on resolution, setting everything and popping the Petite, and Petite effect actually gets to summon Overraptor from the deck, and Overraptor's effect is on summon, so he can trigger it over here and then chain the last roll to summon the token chain blocking it. So it's really good. He grabs a Miscellaneosaurus, that way his opponent really can't do anything during his turn, so his opponent just passes. With 2 back row set, top decking the Nibiru, there's really no way he can lose. He hops into main phase 1, and then over here he can just actually continue and activate Miscellaneosaurus. Its effect now in the graveyard. We continue summoning Arnhem Adorned Archosaur from the deck, grabbing us the double evolution pill. So obviously linking that off to make your Link Rebo, we really have more than enough to finish this off. We're going to go double evolution pill, obviously banishing these, and this is actually met with the judgment. He's at 1250 life points, says 8,000. He has the manifestation. It is not looking good, especially with the conductor. Rex effect, lost world effect, summoning another token. It is game over here. We just summon the Dolka by overlaying the 2, and then we just hop into battle phase and our opponent scoops. So that was basically it for game 1. I feel like game 1 was really, really nice because it had a lot of really back and forth type plays, which I think were really, really cool. Once again, the Dinos are forced to go second, while Altergeist goes first. So let's look at the hand. We have Dinos have the Misk, Ash, Gamma, Lightning Storm, Fossil Dig. So this is probably one of the best Dino hands you guys have ever seen, and I've ever seen. And in our opponent, he has Multi-Faker, Ecclesia, Marionetter, Ash, and the Dear Servant. So both of these hands are absolutely busted. These are insane hands. So let's see how this game can go. It starts off normal summoning the Marionetter. Marionetter affects some setting the Altergeist trap. He's going for Protocol, definitely a good call over there. We continue over here, linking off the Marionetter. He can actually summon this card over here, Artemis. It's a really good card. It just requires a level 4 lower spellcaster. It's been seeing a lot more play. Cool card to keep your eye on. Then he can summon his Ecclesia from the hand because there is an extra deck monster in the field. He ashes the Ecclesia though, which kind of sucks. So he is forced to pass. But don't forget, he does have the Multi-Faker. So it is not over yet. We start off by going into the main phase. He goes Lightning Storm, calling spells and traps. So he chains the Protocol once again for the same thing as last duel, so he can trigger his Multi-Faker. Yeah, Multi-Faker summons. And then on effective multi-faker, check this out. Gamma in his own turn. This is probably the most satisfying thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Gammaing in your own turn, getting 2 free bodies and negate, but he ashes the Gamma. So the Gamma gets negated. It can't resolve. So he still gets it. So wow. A thing to keep in mind though is that Gamma is not once per turn, but it won't matter because he will have a monster by then. We hop on over here, Fossil Dig, into actually a baby, surprisingly. He goes effect of Miscellaneosaurus, and then he's like, come on, And then, yeah, Miscellaneosaurus affecting Graveyard, summoning directly from the deck your Arnimador and Archosaur. Yeah, effect, popping the baby, grabbing the double evolution pill. Effect of baby, summoning the Ovi from the deck. Absolutely beautiful plays over here. Overraptor effect can actually do nothing because his opponent just scoops. And that's basically it for the video. I think this game was a really, really nice game. Very, very fun game. It reached like 16 watchers at one point. And as you can see, his rating 747 and his rating, the Dino, was 1,422, making this the highest rated game on Dueling Book for today. That's basically it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, comment down below what you guys think of these, and of course, please subscribe to the channel. Remember, if you guys are unhappy with the content, you can always unsubscribe. And of course, I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, guys, peace.